These principles will help you dramatically simplify your penis enlargement program, make whatever program you follow tons more effective, help you blast through plateaus, and most importantly, keep you safe and save you a lot of money, time, and heartache. So let's get right down into it. Every once in a while, I get emails from confused guys asking me why no matter how hard they keep at it with their current penis enlargement program, they can barely see results or improvements. Even after following the sort of time schedule you see designed by so many penis enlargement programs, these guys still end up getting drained and confused. They tell me so many exercises, so little time. Which one actually works? Okay, first we need to break down penis enlargement exercises into the two core fundamentals. Everything else follows from these two fundamentals, and once you get these two right, everything else automatically falls into place. We'll start with the first one, penile lengthening. What a lot of people need to understand is that when we follow a stretching exercise designed to lengthen the penis, we aren't actually adding any new length to the penis itself. What we're simply doing is we're pulling out more of the suspensory ligament that connects the penis to the pelvis. This can be a dangerous business. In fact, there are two very real risks associated with this. First is the chance of damaging your suspensory ligament by excess pulling during your stretching routine. Be absolutely sure prior to the exercise to warm up both the penis itself and most importantly the base, right at the point where the penis connects to the pelvic bone. This is the site where the most strain takes place as a result of pulling, and you had better make sure that it's all warm and prepped up. And no, you do not need to waste a lot of water standing under a hot shower to warm up like many programs suggest that you do. Best way to warm up is to take a clean sock, fill it with a cup of rice, tie it tightly at the opening, and putting it in the microwave for a minute or two. No more than 2 minutes or you will end up burning yourself, so be very careful. People often ask me how long the warm-up should take. Well, my personal rule is 6 minutes, but do it until you feel like you've broken a bit of sweat at the pelvis. Go with your gut and see if you feel like you've warmed up enough, but 6 minutes is a good starting point. The second danger is the weakening of the connection between the penis and the pelvis even after successfully lengthening the penis. After all, you've pulled out much of the suspensory ligament that firmly anchors your penis into place at your pelvis. The result is that while you enjoy increased length, you find that you can hardly achieve the same upward thrust when you have your erections, and the quality of your erections therefore suffer. This upward thrust of the penis is also vital for giving women very powerful vaginal orgasms, and I go into greater detail about that in the report I will be telling you about in a second. But for now, here's how you address this problem. Horny goat weed. Be absolutely sure to take it every day as prescribed while you continue with your stretching routines. This herb is pure magic. It's been used for hundreds of years as a proven strengthener of ligaments and tendons, particularly in the lower parts of the body, and it therefore helps strengthening and firmly anchoring in place what remains of your suspensory ligament inside your pelvis. This maintains erectile communication between the penis and the pelvic muscles. The second fundamental, penile girth. Listen, I don't care what jelqing exercise you follow. Don't allow yourself to be intimidated by the sheer number of such exercises in existence. I don't care if it's an upward stroke or a downward stroke or a left stroke or a right stroke or no stroke at all. Any exercise that traps more and more blood inside the penis, by definition, qualifies as jelqing. The idea is not to stroke against the skin and bring about a wear and tear on your penis from the outside. You're not building skin here. Don't try this or you will be setting yourself up for many wasted hours or worse, an injury. What you are doing is you're allowing your penis to accommodate more and more blood. Every time you maximize the amount of blood inside your penis, you're pushing it to its maximum capacity. And you cause an internal strain, which then forces the penis to gradually adapt. The corpora cavernosa walls expand and the smooth muscle tissue inside your penis develops to accommodate more of the strain and more of the blood. Yes, I said smooth muscle tissue. While it's true that the penis is not entirely made of muscle, what muscle tissue exists inside is vital for erection size and hardness. Again, the same warming rules apply before and after jelqing exercises as they did with the stretching, except that this time the focus of your warm-up should be the shaft of the penis instead of its base. Most importantly, however, is the healing that needs to take place after the jelqing exercises. Your strained penile tissues need to be healed, and the sooner the better. That way you're better prepared for the next session of jelqing exercises minimizing injury, and making the same progress in a month that he would otherwise make in 2 or 3 months. The idea is simple. Heal quicker to build quicker. How do we heal quicker? This takes us straight to the remaining pillars of successful penis enlargement, and it should not come as a surprise to you that each of these pillars deal one way or another with an improved circulatory system. First, your blood should be well fortified with the nutrients necessary for quicker healing. Proteins, check. Vitamins, check. Minerals, check. Trace minerals, proper hydration. All of these should be in place or your rate of healing and bringing about the maximum penile growth in minimum time will suffer. Second, your body's pH must be alkaline or as close to it as possible. It is well known that if the environment outside the cells are too acidic, then the cells won't be able to entirely expel all the acidic metabolic byproducts out, leaving little room for healing nutrients to reach them even if the cells are practically surrounded by them. The preceding two pillars are all the more vital when you take into account the fact that human blood typically loses a lot of its alkalinity and nutrients by the time it reaches our extremities, such as our fingers, toes, scalp, genitals, and so on. This is because it spends much of its nutrients in all the other major organs and tissues on the way from the heart and the lungs to the rest of the body, and this is to ensure human survival. So if you want to make sure your penis derives as much benefit from your blood's alkalinity and nutrients, pay particular heed to the previous two pillars to ensure much faster healing. Next pillar deals with the body's circulation. This is a no-brainer, but it's very easy to forget that the quality of the increased circulation inside the penis, whether for jelqing purposes or just general sexual functioning, is directly affected by the strength of the heart itself and the condition of the blood vessels. The heart must be kept optimal with cardiovascular strength, and the blood vessels must be kept as clean and open for smooth blood flow as possible. Much erectile dysfunction, including smaller penile size, can be corrected by improving the heart and the blood vessels. And the fact that there are expensive over-the-counter penis enlargement pills that claim to improve your penis size by improving your blood circulation and being sold to the tunes of millions of dollars every day should tell you something. The final pillar deals with the all-important topic of hormones. This is so important, so vital, that there are anecdotal accounts of taking care of this area alone has been responsible for the improved erection size and stamina of a lot of men, particularly those in their 40s and beyond. Of course, this is the sole reason why males in their younger years enjoy growth spurt without having to rely on penis enlargement protocols such as pills, stretchers, pumps, or even manual exercises. In short, you need to make sure that the hormonal environment in your body and by extension your genitals is geared towards anabolism. You need to make sure that there are sufficient dihydrotestosterone levels concentrated in your genitals, while the testosterone levels in the rest of your body parts enjoy moderate increase. You need to ensure that there is a balance of human growth hormones and insulin growth factor levels in your system. At the same time, you will want to keep the level of insulin itself in your system down to a minimum, or it will wreak havoc on your penis enlargement efforts and even your sexual functioning.